What's up guys, my name is Cody Long and today I'm on a Pursuit S428 powered by the Quad 425 package. Let's do a deep walkthrough of this boat, see what you all think. If you like this content, make sure you like, subscribe. Alright, so it is bouncy out here today and I'm sitting on spot lock and you can see these engines are doing all kinds of cool things. Check out my video on how to use the new Yamaha Helm full maneuverability. But let's get into this walkthrough. I'm going to start the transom. You have two nice sized live wells. One port, one starboard, and then a giant freezer box here in the back that is a perfect place for your cooler or your fish. Just forward of that, you have a couple of seats. There's a towel sitting in that one. One seat facing forward, and then you have another seat facing aft with room for a table right here in the center. Table stores right back here. So it's kind of hidden behind this backrest. But let's dive down into the bilge. That folds up. This bilge right here opens up. And this is where you're going to find your batteries, your spare anchor, your boarding ladder, Cummins generator up in the front, and just easy access to really everything on this boat. I love the bilge spaces on Pursuits. They're great boats. So in the floor, you're going to have two fish boxes, one port, one starboard. One of these boxes is actually an option to be a freezer box. That would be your starboard box, which is the freezer box. One dive door over on the port side. Freshwater washdown, reverso, all kinds of different stuff over here to hook up. And then easy access to your switches that are covered by this. Newer models, those switches actually moved. Freshwater washdown, and then something that I love on this boat is this big terrace door here. It's a little rough, so I'm not going to put this door down. We're going to move a little bit forward into the island. Tackle storage over on the starboard side. Two fold-up seats that have adjustable cushions on the bottom to give you a little bit extra room. And then you have a grill, sink, and then another refrigerator here. Plenty of storage down underneath this area. Drawer storage, and more drawer storage. Something I forgot to mention, you do have footrest for this island seating. This boat comes ready for a tower, so you have the access and the ladder to go up into it. Close this before I get going. This hatch opens up, one on port, one on starboard, and then there are your outriggers there. Battery switches there with all of your breakers and controls underneath. A few more switches down here. So that seat actually slides forward and back. So press the button, this whole seat moves forward. It gives you a huge area in the back of the boat. Two 22-inch screens at the helm here, which I have Seakeeper spun up. That's why we're not rocking and rolling, but watch this. See how bad it is? Turn Seakeeper off. Oh, it's not too bad, but I'm gonna keep that turned on. I have radar spun up. You have all of your, pretty much everything on the boat is networked to all of your screens. So you do have like FLIR and different camera options. Or I can just watch my Yamaha information right there. All of your switches are right in front of you. Helmmaster full maneuverability EX. It's a little rough out here, so I actually had to turn off stay point and fish point. It's getting beat up a little bit more. And then your bow thruster. ACR spotlight controls, and then your USB and cigarette lighter plugs. Of course, you have your zip wakes back here. Go up to the bow, and then we'll head down to the cabin. You'll notice that they have the hull windows on the side, so when we get down in the cabin, you'll see how much light that actually lets in. But nice sized bow rails. This is just over my hip. I know you can't see it on the video. Big pop-up cleats. Sound controls. You do have a front shade on this boat, and then electric backrests. There is one on that side also. Something my wife loves is this huge chair up here where you can lay out, lounge, and it's just a nice, comfortable ride. These backrests do adjust. It's pulled out, 1 click, 2 click, you're sitting straight up, or let it go all the way back. One more table option, which I really think is cool that Pursuit did. They have another table that goes here, and this doubles as a seat, and it's at the same field as these guys. So when you sit here, you can actually all sit around the table at the same time. Storage on both port and starboard, and then more storage down here. We just have some fenders down there, and that's where your tables are too. All the way forward, we have your anchor and windlass setup. Remote control, freshwater, raw water wash down in here, but easy access really into everything. Let's walk back and go into the cabin. Just a quick glimpse of everything on the hardtop. We have the FLIR, the radar, and the ACR spotlight. Nice size cabin down below, and actually has a ton of headroom in this boat too. Because you have the whole console up here, nice skylight, and then when you step down to this lower part, you actually step down into the floor, so it gives you a lot more room. But there's the windows we're talking about, so you're not closed off in a little dungeon. This does slide together to make a bed, and then here is your head in here. Well appointed, you do have a shower in here. Basic head compartment though. Air conditioner, and then easy access to all of your breakers and generator panel. Let's go ahead and take this boat for a quick run. It is a little choppy out here, so we'll see what you can do. All right, so I'm gonna go into single lever mode. And right now I have my zip wake set to auto. I'm not gonna run any of my autopilot kind of stuff, just single lever. And I do have Seakeeper turned on, so let's go ahead and pop her up. Over 50 miles an hour, absolute gorgeous running boat. I put a little bit of trim into it. This boat actually does like a lot of trim to get that bow up out of the water. But overall, I love the way this Pursuit 428 runs, and I'm happy to be a captain of it. Alright, that is the Pursuit S428. Absolute gorgeous boat that runs amazing. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like and a subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next time.